All right, hello everyone. I want to welcome you here tonight to talk to you about something that myself and my guest, Dr. Jessica Bueller, are very passionate about. So just a little background, my name is Dr. Elizabeth Olson, and I am a proud chiropractor. I practice in Minnesota. And Dr. Jess is also a fabulous chiropractor. She practices in South Dakota. I want to talk to you a little bit tonight. I think we're both looking to talk to you a little bit about why two super busy doctors have chosen to take time out of their schedule to educate people about an amazing new line of nutritional products and natural care products. So I think I'll start by just telling you my story. I have kind of a story that's evolved over time, and it can be kind of lengthy, so I'll try and keep it short. But a few years ago, I had my third child, and I had some pretty dramatic health-related issues that happened after that third child that didn't after my other two children. I was dealing with really chronic fatigue. I had infections that I could not stop. And I had some postpartum depression too. And what was unusual was I wasn't able to process my words at all. And I still sometimes have issues even today doing that. But I literally couldn't even make sounds for words. I couldn't think of the words that I needed to think of. And I was supplementing and I was working out and I was getting adjusted and I was seeing other medical professionals, but nothing was really changing it for me. And I just knew I wasn't able to go back to work because I couldn't talk to patients. I couldn't even talk to my family. And because of my amazing friend, I was introduced to this new line of products, which are different than supplements. They actually activate our genes to express themselves in certain ways, and they turn on pathways in our body for our cells to produce their own nutrition and their own health. And when they do that, different things are activated. So I started taking these products, and within 2 weeks, I was back to work. It was such a dramatic change for me. I couldn't believe it. And although I'm still continuing to heal, I would say, to get back to my former mentality and mental capacity, I am just unbelievably amazed every day at the differences I notice, even when different stresses come into my body. So I quickly introduced these products into my practice and partnered with the only company that makes these globally, LifeVantage. And I'm still amazed every day at what I'm seeing. Now, initially, I didn't really care about the business side of this. I wanted to get back to my practice. But I wish I had thought more about it when I initially started using these products in my practice. Because if I had approached it from a business standpoint, I would have benefited much more doing the same amount of work. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that today and why we chose that as well. So, all right, here we go. Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm in control of the slides. So we're going to go ahead and just start talking a little bit more about activation versus supplementation. And so just go ahead and butt in if you need to at all, but I try to simplify this as much as I can. When you supplement with a nutritional product, what you get is a small amount of nutrition in a small area of your body one time. When we use these synergistic activators, what we actually do is we activate a protein messenger to begin to talk to our DNA. Our DNA begins to lay out its blueprint differently. And when it does that, genes are expressed in a very strategic way. And these genes begin to actually flip on switches in the cell. So every cell is activated, and we see really dramatic results in a very short amount of time. So the main product we're going to be talking about tonight is Protandim Nrf2 Synergizer. And what this is proven to do is actually lower oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days. And you can think at its core, oxidative stress, you can think of it basically as cellular inflammation or cellular aging. And what it does is it causes so much destruction in the body that this can lead to different health-related issues in your body as well. So what we're looking to do is really kick out the core cause of a lot of issues. So again, this is a synergizer. How its 5 natural ingredients are blended together very specifically makes it actually able to activate each one of our cells. And when we do that, we activate the Nrf2 pathway to produce different antioxidant enzymes in each one of our cells in really large amounts, but cell regulated. The cell knows how much it needs and it knows when to shut this mechanism off. And because of that, we can really reduce this inflammation dramatically in a short period of time. So we're supporting natural cellular repair and rejuvenating, and really cool, the National Institute of Aging has a study that shows the increased median lifespan of mice was increased by 7%, and that's equivalent in all over the mammal population. So for humans, that's about an increase of 5 years. So this is a really dramatic issue. So for me and my story, what was going on wasn't that the supplements I was taking were bad supplements or bad products. It just was that my oxidative stress levels and my mitochondrial function was so bad that I needed much more dramatic results going on. And you'll hear Dr. Jess and I talk a lot about the research behind these products, because these products stand alone as far as research research goes here. There are no other nutritional products that have this much validated, peer-reviewed research behind the product. So here's just a look at some of that research and some of the different institutions that are studying and continuing to study these products. So PubMedgov is probably the best place for you to go to get validated information that's not opinion-based. And what you can do, I always encourage people just to visit this website, type in something like NRF2 and oxidative stress, NRF2 and cell damage, NRF2 and any type of cancer, and you'll see the different articles that are available. And what's really important when we're looking at nutritional products as well is that there are outside universities and institutions that are studying these products, and they're studying their effects on different health-related issues and using them as a comparison to different pharmaceutical products that are out there and available.
So like our Protandim NRF2, this is the companion product, the second product that was developed by the company, NRF1 Synergizer. So what happens is when we take this product, same thing as our NRF2 activator, is that there's a protein messenger within every cell. And when we activate that messenger, it attaches to our DNA and it causes an expression of certain genes. It's like a switchboard where we can literally turn on switches and turn off other switches. And a switch can't be any more on than on, and any less off than off. So it's not like we can put a dimmer switch on, right? If it's already on, it's on. If it's already off, it's off. But we get to do that to our DNA. And with this one, the outcome is different. With NRF2, we're looking to reduce oxidative stress and affect over 200 human survival genes. But with NRF1, we are specifically looking at the powerhouse of the cell. So the mitochondria is the energy-producing part of the cell. It's the cell's engine. And when it is not doing its job, the cell doesn't do whatever its job is. So it doesn't matter whether the cell is in your heart, in your skin, in your eyes. It does not do its job when its mitochondria are not functioning the way that they should. So what we see with this is we see an increase in production of mitochondria, we see repair of mitochondria, and we see an increase in the production of ATP energy. So what we see is performance is better, sleep is better, energy is better, the cells just function better. And again, we have 5 nutrients, or 5 herbal components that work synergistically to get that effect. And there's a 2,000% increase in the effectiveness of the specific patented blend that we have in this product.
Right. So there are other nutritional products that we absolutely know we need to complement these synergizers, these activators. We need to think about different component systems within our body and how they affect different components systematically within our body as well. So one of the biggest things we always recommend is a probiotic. And right now, Physique Probio, this is one of the best probiotics on the market, if not the best. I would argue right now that is absolutely the best. It has some very unique characteristics to it. First of all, it has the addition of Wellmune, which a lot of you may have heard about. It's similar to colostrum or mother's first milk. But because of how this probiotic is spherically packaged in this patented BioTrack lining, it makes these natural bacteria actually outlast the stomach acid much better than most comparison products. So why is a probiotic important? We all know this. our gut is so important with our metabolism, with our digestion, of course. But when it's irritated, we're not able to support our immune system, which, 80% of our immune system is located within our gut. We're also not able to produce those neurotransmitters we produce in our gut, or those brain chemicals that we need. So this was a big factor for me, was reestablishing, of course, my microbiome, which I already was supplementing with a ProBio. But because of this patented biotrack lining, 60% of these bacteria surpass the stomach acid as compared to 4% in other products. They're able to incorporate lower in the digestive tract, and it's a time-released formula. So really specific formulations of bacteria are released throughout the gut to remove irritation and to allow our gut to be highly supported.
So the other supplement that everyone needs, and really from in utero until death, omegas and probiotics are just important, right? So we know that fats become part of our cell membranes, and cell membranes are how our cells communicate with each other. So it's very important that we give our membranes good fats, and that comes in the form of omega-3s. So we support cognitive health, heart, skin, every system in the body, really. But what makes this product different, what the plus is, are omega-7s for metabolism and weight management, and also some D3. So this is completely traceable from boat to bottle. It's so pure that my kids love to chew it, and it does not even smell like a fish. In fact, a rancid fishy smell is a sign that your fish oil is oxidized. So it's already damaged and toxic to your body before you even put it in. So this one, it does not have that issue.
Yes. I read a study today, Jess, about oxidized fish oil, its rancidness, and how much more oxidative stress it actually produces within each of your cells as well. So really important with that purity. So those 4 products we just talked about, LifeVantage has put together in something called the Vitality Stack. So this is available in bottle formulation or these really convenient travel size packets, which are, in my mind, the way to go because of their easeability. But again, we're reducing oxidative stress with our Protandim NRF2. We're boosting mitochondrial production and our overall energy production with Protandim NRF1. We're supporting our healthy microbiome with ProBio, immune function as well. Immune function, brain function, and heart health are also supported with our Omega Plus. So this is a really great fundamental starting point for people to get going with their synergistic and supplemental routine on a daily basis. And hands down, my recommendation when people get going with their nutritional product formulation. And this is a product line that I started with originally. And I also added an Axial. Jess, you want to talk about Axial?
And Axial is an activator like our Protandim products, but it is designed to activate the neurotransmitters in your brain, the neurochemistry in your brain that allows for your brain to function the way that it should. So this is considered a smart energy drink. It fits in the category of energy drinks because it has B vitamins. It also has some magnesium. But really, what it's designed to do is to allow the neurotransmitters in your brain to get to the part of the brain that they need to go to provide the outcome that we're hoping to find, right? So we see improvements in mental fatigue, in brain fog, your brain's resilience to stress, and memory, concentration. Just so many things improve when we get that brain chemistry activated as well. And we utilize that activation of the pathway instead of, again, the difference between just taking a supplement where we're providing for a deficiency, we are activating that pathway in the body as well. So these 5 together, definitely, this is what my family, my husband and I, my kids and I, we all take these, and this has really just made a huge foundational shift for all of us as well.
Dramatic changes. So this is not a small market, this activation market. And what you can do is you can look at these different categories that are outlined here on this slide, and you can see how we can affect our genes and our genetic code by anything we put into our body, anything we put onto our body. And it really all has to do, all these products are similar because of their ingredients. It's how they are synergistically blended together that make them activators, that make them nutrigenomic products. So we're looking at anti-aging, we're looking at skin care, we're looking at pet care, we're looking at energy, weight loss, and hair care. These are really big markets. So if you're thinking about any type of a business standpoint, this is a big, bulky part of a business right now. I think a lot of the reason this is so successful is because of how business has changed as well. So think about this. Think of these companies that you utilize on a daily basis. What they've done is they have figured out a way to take a service or a good. They've created a network to distribute those services or goods. And what they've done then is they've produced a streamline for the average consumer. The average consumer wants quick access of information. They want to be able to purchase quickly, and they want things delivered right to them. LifeVantage also does this with their business model.
And really, so what it all comes back to, what it started with for both of us, we both watched an ABC Primetime investigative report that was done on our flagship product in 2005 that started a ton of research. But originally, our first product was sold based on one study in 2003, and it was on retail shelves, GNC, Walgreens, that kind of thing. And it wasn't until 2009 that it switched from retail to direct sales, based on the fact that the company was nearly going bankrupt because no one knew what an activator was. No one knew the benefit of a Synergizer. What part of the shelf do you put it on? And there's a whole story that has to be told in order to understand all of the research that goes behind it as well. So the thing about being in direct sales, being a network marketed company, is that we are publicly traded on the NASDAQ. So we have transparency as far as what our distributors make and how the company is doing. And we have exemplary corporate leadership of more than 100 combined years in the network marketing industry. So the thing about this is not only do we need to hear this story, but just like on Amazon, where you purchase something and then Amazon says, hey, you might also like this, and you think, I kind of do like that. Or when your best friend tells you, hey, there's this massage therapist, she's really good, you should try her. Or you're in need of a haircut and someone says, I like mine, this is where he is. You listen to people that you love and care about. You listen to their advice. Whether their advice has research to back it up or not is not always the case. But believe it or not, people are networking whether they realize it or not.
Fabulous. So when I got into my first business, it was all about timing for me. I was looking for a location where no one was. I was looking to create something from scratch and kind of be that person that anyone could come to for the best chiropractic care that they could possibly have. And when I approach any type of business, timing is really what I'm looking at. And I'm going to share with you just why the timing for me felt very, very right. So first of all, Dr. Jess talked already about LifeVantage being a publicly traded company. This is a big one for me. So that means, again, that they are completely transparent. You can look up their income disclosure statement, and it's not a guess. It's not this is a get rich quick scheme. This is exactly what the documented numbers are, and you can see how this is built. It's interesting too, because LifeVantage is one of only 11 publicly traded network marketing companies. And last year, they were the only network marketing company to actually have an increase in their valuation. The other 10 network marketing companies had a big decrease. Actually, the one that decreased the slightest amount was a 42% decrease in their valuation. And so we are continuing to grow in the valuation of that stock. not many people know about these products. We didn't know about these products, and we have been studying nutrition, oh my goodness, well over 13 years at this point, up to 20 if you really want to know. So this was brand new information to us. And that's where it's still at. Information is still growing. And that's when we want to get in on any kind of business or any kind of investment. You want to get in before that momentum stage, and you want to reap the benefits of the momentum. So we know everyone needs these products, and I hope you can really tell our intention when we speak about these products is that we need to get this information out to more people, and more people need to share these products with their loved ones. And really, there is no other company on this playing field producing these products globally. And so that's why the timing really was right for me to invest some of my time and really start to grow a different type of business as an adjunct to my already pretty busy business.
So this is our income disclosure statement. And I know when you briefly glance at this, it can be a little overwhelming. But what I want to just hone you in on here is at the level of a Pro 3, which we call these levels or ranks. As you're growing your business, you'll be moving up these ranks with the company. But an average monthly commission at a Pro 3 rank is $636 a month. And this is your residual leveraged income. $600 a month could be life-changing money for someone. And at this stage in the game, you would be inviting and enrolling. Now let's look at a Pro 5. That's $2,900 per month, average monthly income, residual leveraged income. At this point, you would be teaching and presenting. And then we get to the Elite Pro 7, and you're looking at $12,600. At that stage, you're going to be mentoring and training. So the thing about this company is you're not just like going in and you figure it all out yourself. You're working with your team, and your team wants to see you succeed. So you do this business for yourself, but you don't do it by yourself. And that is one huge thing with this company specifically, is we want to develop ourselves into becoming better leaders, but we also want to develop our team into better leaders as well. So we are not only improving our health, but also improving our impact on others as well.
Absolutely. All right. So as we went through this presentation here tonight, I hope you were able to see just how amazing these products are. First of all, I really highly encourage everyone to look through some of the research behind these products, see the validation behind these products, and learn a little bit more about how they are so much different than other products. So what products were you thinking, first of all, that sounded amazing for you to start out with? And also, have you been thinking about maybe creating an adjunct type of income for yourself? Are you looking to create something for retirement? Are you looking to create something that allows you to back away from your current position that you're at, have it be a little less stressful as you begin to mentor and show people how to create their own businesses as well? And are there other people that you think would be very interested in this type of income as well? So I want to thank you all for being here tonight. I encourage you to get back to whoever sent you here and get as much information as you need to make a decision about moving forward with any process that we just discussed. Thank you.